What's up, YouTube? White Horse here, gonna give you guys Cleghorn's Six Samurai deck profile.
I played it locals.
You got third. Okay, no, I got fourth. That's right.
I went undefeated Swiss, just playing this deck for fun. All right,
so go ahead and get started.
3 Kagamusha, of course. It's your tuner. You can't play the deck without it. 2 Elder, which is your. He lets you make the Shein or the Nat Beast. 2 Kageki.
How do you like it at 2?
I used to play it at 3. I don't think I'd have an issue going back to 3, but I really needed the room, so I opted to just play it at 2. I'm going to look at it, though.
There he is. 3 keys on.
That dude is just
absolutely nuts.
Too good. Too good.
Anishi?
1 Anishi.
How did you like this weekend? This past weekend?
He's really good. If his effect didn't require another 6M on the field, like
it'd be
to bounce,
he'd be broken.
He wouldn't be broken. He would just be super good. He'd be way better than he is. But the fact that it's a quick effect is really good. So 1 Iru. I wasn't initially going to play this card, but I found that I really needed a hard 1700 in the deck for an asceticism target, because I had a Nishi, and then Kageki, when he's on the field, he's a 17. If you have another Sam, so you can asceticism the Kageki on the field to grab the Nishi, but if I didn't have it, then the asceticism in my hand was dead, and the Kageki was just a 200 weak link on the field, so I opted to go with the Iru. 1 Zanji, asceticism target with Kizan, and then 1
Grandmaster.
DT Grandmaster.
DT.
Looking swag. Spells, Dark Hole, Book, and Soul Charge.
How'd you like the 1 Soul Charge?
Again, I don't like paying a ton of life points, and the 1 Soul Charge, like, I really don't want to see it at the very beginning of the game. Honestly, I'll like give it to me by, I don't know, turn 3 or 4. Because I guess in Sam's, that's kind of a long way in, because if Sam's haven't done something by then, they might need a little bit of help, which the Soul Charge gives. So, and it's an easy way to go back into the extra deck and make things for free. So, 2 Lance, 2 Rhoda.
You happy about this being back at 2? Or?
Absolutely, because now that's at 2, and we still have 3 of that guy. 5 searches in this deck. That's stupid fast. Plus, being able to draw with
3 United.
It's just real good. And then probably the MVP of the deck,
Asceticism.
It turns 1 monster into essentially 3, because you summon 1 out and then you make another one.
Yep.
So not only does it let you thin and give you more board presence, but it lets you tap into the really potent extra deck. And this deck wins because of the extra deck. That's kind of how it works. It speeds into it, so that's it for the spells. Traps. 1 Double-Edged Sword Technique. It's stupid good to have this, like, go Elder, Kagamusha, make Shein, set this, next turn, activate it, get them back, make the Nat Beast, and
then you just kind of...
A Shein and a Nat Beast, like...
Just kind of lock your...
You save the Shein for the traps, you negate all the spells with the Nat Beast, and then you just buy your time until you get a Kizan, and you can make the Barkion, and then that's the lock, and it's over there. 1 Magatama. This card is incredible. I still love this card to death. It's negating anything that would destroy it, as long as you have a 6-8 on the field, and it's a counter trap, so you force them to use the Wiretap if they even have it. It's really, really good. I used to play 2, and I would totally consider going back to 2 if I had the room. Play the Compulse, the Bottomless, the Torrential, and the Warning, because you want to stop their plays so that you can make your own. Don't let them have monsters on the board, and you win that much faster.
How did you feel about Torrential being in this deck, considering that you're playing Synchro Monsters and that you don't want them in the grave?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair question. So the Torrential with this deck, one of the biggest problems Samurais have is you could say overcommitting or just running. Like, they use up their monster resources and everything in their hands so fast that if their play gets stopped, it's kind of over. So you need cards that let you come back from when that happens and buy you a little bit of time, and Torrential's one of those cards. If you lose the advantage on the field, like if your opponent has 3 monsters and wiped your board, all you have to do is draw a monster with the set torrential, summon it, and just sacrifice it to wipe their board out, and kind of trying to even the game back up. And then I played the one Blackhorn. I love Blackhorn, but I don't know if I like it at 1. If I keep it in here, I'm going to put it to 2. But I think I was going to pull this out for the 1 MST. As you saw with the spells, I don't main an MST, and that can totally be a problem. Like, it doesn't give me main deck outs to back row problems. So that's probably what I would do. And then the final trap, Triple Phoenix Chain.
Triple Chain.
It's too good. It's too good. Alright, extra deck.
Of course.
The auto make the first thing you make pretty much, unless you know you're playing against, I don't know, Prophecy, and then you might make that guy first. So those two, I play the Catastor, and I play the Armades. That card is still just really good. It's almost an auto win against Boojins. That's for the 5s. I play 2 6s. I play a Barkion and a Syhemoth. Syhemoth's really good against Boojins too. It'll banish stuff and then target. I mean, I don't have one. I'd probably play one if I had it, I guess. But yeah, I don't have one. I play 1 7, that Black Rose. 2 8s. Scrap Dargon and
Stardust.
And then my Exceeds, I play 1 3. Zen Mains is a great combo with like Elder or Kageki, and you make that and you have the scrap. It's 2 pops a turn. His effect,
then
target to destroy, pop their card, detach from him, into the turn, pop again.
So broken.
4s, 1 Cowboy, Exciton, Diamond Dire, 101. And then my only warrior specific was Excalibur to get over the big problems.
Alright.
Here we go.
Side deck.
Oh yeah, side deck. Again, for locals, this one is at least. So some of this stuff's kind of odd, but it is for fun. So the Thunder King is still just one of my favorite cards. He's super good. 2 Veiler. We have Prophecy players. This card kind of ruins that deck to pieces. The Great Shogun. Spells, the D-Fissure, because it hurts everybody more than it hurts me. Triple MST. Like I said, I'd probably take the black one out, put one in. 1 Soul Drain for Boojins, anything that's going to go up in the graveyard, dragons, whatnot. The Macro to complement with the Fissure. Again, banishing other people's stuff hurts them way more than it hurts me. 1 DNA Surgery, I would go into that for Boojins, Light Sworn, stuff like that. Light Imprisoning, same things. And then Rivalry. Sorry, yeah, I got confused. I would not put DNA Surgery in for Light Sworn. I would put that in for Boojins. I put Rivalry in for Light Sworn. Because everything in that deck is a different type.
Alright. Is there anything you want to say before we close? Or
I love this deck. It was the first competitive deck I ever made. And I have a lot of nostalgic love for it. So I just decided to bring it back and play for fun at locals. And I went undefeated in Swiss and lost to Hat in top 4. I beat Hat in Swiss, but lost to it in top 4. So
it's kind of weird. Should be the other way around, right?
I mean, if I had my way, yeah. Lose when it doesn't matter, win when it does. So, but yeah, it was fun. I wasn't. It's not like I was playing for picks or anything. I wasn't trying to win any big tournament. So.
Alright, well guys, that's John's deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is White Horse out.